Dismissed from drama school with a note that read, "Wasting her time. She's too shy to put her best foot forward." Turned down by the Decca recording company who said, "We don't like their sound and guitar music is on the way out." A failed soldier, farmer, and real estate agent. At 38 years old, he went to work for his father as a handyman. Cut from the high school basketball team, he went home, locked himself in his room, and cried. A teacher told him he was too stupid to learn anything, and he should go into a field where he might succeed by virtue of his pleasant personality. Fired from a newspaper because he lacked imagination and had no original ideas. His fiancée died, he failed in business twice, he had a nervous breakdown, and he was defeated in 8 elections. If you've never failed, you've never lived.
So man, everybody one day failed in something. In school, relationship, job, something you did and didn't work. But the difference is that some they are able to move forward and some others can't bear the pain of failure.
Well, with me, I fail both in relationship and with regards to school, because I went to school and do all kind of madness.
Do everything,
didn't study. You understand? And at a point I was thinking to myself if I could even go forward in order to achieve anything in life. And for that reason, or that thought in mind, at a point in time I was stalled. I'd stalled completely with the sense I'd lose my desire to go to school, I'd lose my desire to do anything as it is. And, as life went on, probably find that direction. But I can understand what these people are going through today. In the sense where probably, I was making this gesture to that lesson before the program started, in the sense where people today, some youths, they do exams and they fail. And because of that, they come to a complete stop. And this is what probably this person must be facing right now.
Yes, and maybe you are, kind of stuck in your life because you are afraid to try again because you failed. You failed in the past and you are afraid to fail again. So that is as I was asking and I cut you off before you come back. Have you failed in something that, you became for a while kind of discouraged to do your thing again?
Yes, Pastor. When I was 17, when I wrote exams, I remember my history exam. I didn't fail. I forgot to go to the exam.
It's a big fail.
That's called an epic fail.
And my mother was so mad with me.
Oh, look, the director tell you to come. All right, director. I'll continue.
My mother was so mad at me for forgetting the exam. But I told her I forgot. I didn't forget. I slept over.
My God.
Yeah, I overslept.
Seen that?
So when I got there, at 1 o'clock. The first exam was already finished. So I couldn't write the second exam because it would make no sense.
Yeah, true.
So on my certificate, I passed everything else, and then there's a big U, and those of you who have written CXC know U means ungraded.
So you had the mark ungraded.
On my CXC certificate, ungraded.
My gosh.
And I think I got ungraded for 6 subjects. Eh?
What?
Yeah. I went to school and just
failure, boy.
No, honestly, I went to school and most of the days I don't in the football room. Me not time for class. I mean, come on, when you're in your days when you're going to school and these kind of things, you ain't studying these things, so I can give a test.
many of these youths who watch right now, maybe you are watching and you are with this thought in your mind that you are a failure. You entitle yourself, not just as she said, ungraded, but like you consider yourself a failure. Maybe this is your problem because of things you went through, and maybe family members, Because I remember that my father used to tell me, "You're never gonna be someone in life. Your handwriting is bad," and it is still bad. But he used to say, "You're never gonna be someone in life because your handwriting is bad. The teachers never understand what you write. You're never gonna go to university. You're gonna be this and this and that." So for a while, it used to upset me, very bad, and I used to start to think that I would never be able to do it. I would never be able to make it. Yeah. But I was already beginning the YPG, so I didn't allow those things to hold me back. But maybe you're watching the program now, and you have this problem at home. Your father, your mother, your family, they don't believe you. And because they don't believe in you, you end up do not believe in yourself as well. And you keep failing. Maybe you have this thought in your mind, I am a failure. I don't know how to do anything properly. But it happens with you because you already accept the idea that you cannot do things in a correct way.
Exactly.
You lost the belief in yourself. It's like your self-esteem don't exist anymore.
That's true. And
it's true, especially when we have our parents down on our backs, because I grew up with two parents who were...
It's like a family peer pressure.
Yes. Yes, my mother, I remember when I wrote common entrance, my mother said, oh, if you don't pass for 5 years or 7 years, stand up on the bus street and let something run over you.
Serious?
I'm serious.
How come?
Do not come back up. Sorry, mommy. That's what she said. That's what she said. And I went to the exam and yes, I have to pass for my first choice. I have to pass for my first choice. I have to go to that bus street and stand up. I don't want to die today, so let me pass.
And this is something very important, because maybe people are watching now, when they see the news that a youth killed himself, you know, they say, why these people doing that at young age and this and that. Yeah. But you don't know that maybe parents, maybe you father, mother, you put so much pressure on top of your child because you want your child to have the future that you didn't have.
Yes.
But you don't know what he wants. You want to put the future that you wanted to have in your child. And you want your child to live your life. You don't want your child to live his own life.
Correct.
And it cannot work. Understand, Kevin?
Yeah.
So the child begin to fail because or maybe the father was successful and he wants to compare himself with the child. No, you have to be like I am. You have to do how I did. You have to, and the child maybe don't have the same potential the father have.
Correct.
Their mind is different, the choices are different, the world is different, everything is different, but the father wants the child to be the same.
To be the same, exactly. And we see it a lot of times when we look at the schools. The mother wants you to be a doctor because she's a doctor.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be a doctor, you want to be a mechanic. A mechanic, oh no, you cannot be a mechanic. And then that child cannot take that pressure.
It brings many problems. And maybe the youths right now are watching the program, they are not studying, they don't care about school because they are doing things for the sake of doing because of their parents, not something that they feel pleasure in doing that. As you used to go out in
Yeah. I mean, oh gosh, you only block your probably linemen, you know, these kind of things. And these fellas or women, probably if they home, if it have. But I know most of the fellas, they tend to pick up this habit. They finish school, they ain't come out to nothing. All right, I go line money block whole day.
Yeah.
That is my life now because that's what I resort myself. This is what the mind is. Same thing you're saying. Sometimes parents probably inject this thought into their mind. And because they cannot succeed in that way, they forget their goals, their accomplishments.
Yes.
And of course, they settle for whatever it is they have right now. So this is a situation in truth, what people are facing.
Maybe you are there, you are depressed because you fail constantly, you fail the relationship, you fail in the school, you can't get a job, and you have your family, as Dalton said, on your back. No pointing fingers. You are the black sheep. You are the black sheep. Everybody succeed. Everybody's married. You still single. You know, everybody got married. You are the only one remain single. Everybody gave me grandchildren. You are the only one.
Good, yeah.
All this kind of stuff. So, but I want you to watch the story of this person. That this person maybe was going through the same situation I'm going through now. But this person could overcome. This person changed their life. And you can change your life as well. I want you to watch this story, and after you're gonna come back with you. You can send your WhatsApp message, or you can call these numbers that appear at the bottom of the screen. And today I have something very special to reveal to you. Invite your friends, visit our Facebook page, YPG Trinidad and Tobago, like, share your comments there, whatever. But remain there with us, because we're gonna come back soon. Watch with us this testimony, we're gonna come back.
My name is Alicia. Before I found the YPG, my life was in a total disaster. I was empty inside, also I was very insecure, and also I had a low self-esteem about myself. I was emotional a lot. I used to cry a lot for everything. All of this began when I was young. My mom and my dad separated, and it left me empty. I did not get the love that I used to get before. So I used to seek interest in finding love on the outside by finding friendship and seeing if they would show me that love that my mom and my dad would show me. Because my dad wasn't really around and my mom used to fly out of the country a lot. So I was empty inside. I ended up going into a relationship with a guy. He was a gangster. And seeking for love in him was very hard because it learned rough way. He got himself involved in a lot of things, and I was a part of that. I could not come out at nights. I could not get myself involved in any activity because I was afraid of my life. So it made things more worse for me because I got a lot of depressed. I get depressed a lot. I cry so much. It was unbearable. My grandmother used to talk to me a lot about, you know, like, why is it I don't end the relationship? But because I seek for love in this guy, so I didn't want to end the relationship so fast because it was very hard. And knowing the fact that he used to provide certain things for me, like school stuff and all these different stuff for me, which I never get from my dad or my mom. So it was hard for me to let go. Due to the fact that my life was a hide and seek, I used to think about committing suicide, like killing myself and say, but why is it I live on this earth? Why is it that I'm here? What is the purpose of me being here? Because nothing is going right for me. Everything is just going in a chaos and things is just going down the drain. No one knows my pain because I always kept to myself, keep quiet and always crying and crying. So no one would ever know what I've been through. They would never know what is going on inside of me. So everything was real hard and a lot of pressure. A few months later, I've ended the relationship between me and the guy, which it wasn't easy. It was very hard, but I've ended it. And I was walking on the road, me, my mom, and my sister, and some guys outside of the Universal Church invited us to come upstairs to take part in something I wasn't sure about. And so I said, okay, and I came to the YPG. When I came to the YPG, it was amazing because the way how these youths welcomed me, it was unbelievable. I found love. It was different because how they welcome me, first of all, was like they know me for years. They care for me. They always keep updates with me, find out how I'm going, and they show me appreciation where I never found. And they give me a different kind of relationship that I never had before. They taught me a lot of things, and I've enjoyed every moment with them. It was unbelievable. The first thing I had to do was to empty myself. Because for me to get to like love someone else or show them the same love that the YPG have shown to me, I need first to look after myself than anything else. Those of you that is watching my story and seeing what I've been through, you don't have to go through this alone, okay? Come to the YPG because the YPG is the best place to be.
Well, you saw the story of this lady. She got involved with a guy because she didn't have financial condition, whatever, as you saw in the video. But you know, many people, ladies, get involved with these gangsters. Mm-hmm. Guys get involved, like Ryan came here some programs ago, yeah. And he got involved with selling drugs and these kind of things because he did not believe that he could find another way to support himself and his family. It's a sign that the person lost, you know, their self-esteem, self-confidence. Like, I can make it, I can get a nice job. So he don't have it. So he think, no, I can't do nothing because I don't know how to do it. I am a failure. I failed in the school. So the only way is to go to the block and sell drugs.
Yeah, go to the block, sell drugs, do whatever menial. You know what is the problem? A lot of it is people, not only youths, they've lost their self-motivation. Mm-hmm. They depend on somebody else to motivate them. So if you tell me, the problem is that, the problem is that, no, because I have to say that, the problem is that the person that motivates them sometimes motivate them to do foolishness. Exactly.
That's the thing.
Exactly. But if they have their own self-motivation to go at the positive things, they wouldn't be able to take all these negative influences because, face it, there are more negative influences than positive.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Exactly. And most people need to understand this. There are a lot of things you cannot control in life. A lot. with regards to the human nature or things at school, whatever the case, anything. But there's only one thing that you can control literally, is your mind. And as they were saying this now, sometimes you allow your mind to control you when you're supposed to be controlling your mind. So when you are able to control your mind, of course, you are able to think in a way that you should, in a positive way, not in a negative way. But allowing your mind to control you, remember, is negative thoughts, is bad things people are saying, is the things physically you're seeing that is like a big obstacle in your way, you know, that is preventing you from going forward. So all these things that they need to keep in mind, that when you start to be self-motivated, as they say, of course, that is when things are going to change, and that is when it's going to allow you to go forward.
Something you have to take from your mind. Take it from your mind. I was remember here what a youth told me. He came to the youth group facing problems. Now he getting better. But I remember once he came to me and said, Pastor, I want to kill myself because my family just put me down. They always complain about me. They don't give any word of motivation. They all the time criticize me. I want to kill myself. Why want to kill yourself? No, because if I kill myself, they're gonna see what they did. But my friend, but at the end of the day, you're dead.
Exactly.
You're dead.
Yeah.
They may feel the pain, they may feel guilt, but after it will pass.
Yes.
Time
And
will pass.
you threw your future
Away.
away in the dustbin
Nobody to live it for.
because of words. Understand?
Anything.
Because of words. Anybody, people who have mouth, people have mouth. They can say whatever they want. But at the end of the day, it's your choice that will make a difference. Understand?
Yes, sure.
It's your choice. Who makes you is not what your father say. It's not what your mother say. It's not what your friends say. It's not what the news say. It's not what I say. What we say.
Yeah.
It's your choice.
Yeah, it is your choice.
I can lead you to do right because we are here to bring positivity to you. Maybe positivity that you don't have at home. But at the end of the day, if you, after this program, you still feel this thought, no, I want to kill myself. No, I want to leave my house. No, I'm gonna... My friend, it's your choice that you make a future. Your father, your mother can tell you, as my father told me, you're never gonna be anyone in life. But if you put inside of you, you're gonna be someone in life. You're gonna be
someone. Exactly.
You're gonna be someone in life. And this is what the YPG is about. The YPG, although we are from the, we are part of the Universal Church, because we have to assume our faith. We are not ashamed of that, because our lifestyle made our lives to be how it is, and I have no regrets.
Exactly.
None.
And maybe if your life were at least 10% of what our life is, you would not be there, downcast. So tomorrow, what time, Miriam?
So tomorrow we are going to be starting at 12:30. Come early because you know what? We're going to be having a lot of youths tomorrow. Come early, get your seats.
Tomorrow, 1 p.m., number 2 brother upstairs, Mara Julius, opposite the gate. Kevin, our social media for
Yes,
this
of
people
course.
watching.
YPG. Well, we changed our name because it's Trimbago Youths now on Facebook, and you can log on right now, and you're gonna see us live currently doing what it is we're gonna be doing right now, boss.
Yeah, but they can like our Facebook
Yeah,
page,
they
the
can
official
like,
page.
comment,
YPG
do what it is.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, and even of any delayed programs you wanna see, you can look on YPG Trinidad and Tobago there on YouTube. But tune in because he has something to tell you right now.
Right now, the program is going to finish now, but you can keep following us now live 91.9 FM, The Streets. You can tune in there, turn on your radio now, because you're going to listen to a nice song right now. When this program finish, you're going to be on the radio now, and you're going to listen to a nice song. You're going to come back, and you're going to keep talking about this topic, and you can share your opinion. You can call the numbers as well. By chance, see these numbers now that appear on the screen for the radio and the WhatsApp of the radio as well, because you're going to share your comments. You're going to keep talking to us through the radio station 91.9 FM. Don't forget, before you do anything in your life, think about
Where are you going?